Hey everybody, this is Kevin here with Greyline Overland, and we are here today with Joe Abbott and his Gladiator, Gunner's Gladiator.
Correct.
All right, and he's got a lot of cool things going on here, and we're just going to kind of get the walk around of this particular Gladiator, and there's a pretty good story behind it. So let's get started.
So this is my 2020 Gladiator. In 03, I had a 2003 Jeep Wrangler, and I had to get rid of it when my son was born. I only had 2 seats. So for the last few years, I've been looking at getting a Jeep, and this fit everything I needed to do with both going off-road with the Boy Scouts and taking my son out and getting him out into the outdoors. With that, part of the build was being able to be self-sufficient, that kind of overland concept, but I do like to go fast, and I like to bomb the desert. So there's some things that are a little bit different than a standard rock crawler or build or something like that, which kind of puts me into that overland category.
Awesome.
With that, 23.0, we'll start at the top, work kind of way down. 23.0, their walkabout 62, full fold-out tent, and their 270-degree awning. Very nice pieces of equipment. Had 0 issues with either one of them. Has a nice, lovely 3-inch mattress and lots of coverage with the canopy. Starting the back bumper, we have Iron Cross's rear bumper. Keeps all the tow capability, but it also gives me those shackles to be able to hook up and pull out. DV8's fenders, front and rear. And Gibson's exhaust sticking out there.
The Gibson, that has a really unique sound. I really like that.
Yeah, it's not so much of a Jeep and a little bit more of that V6 performance.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite have that Jeep warble, if that's a word, but
yeah.
So DV8 gave us the fenders front and rear, fender liner up front. I still need to install the rear fender liners. Built right, speaking of inside the bed, so I have their Molly kit set up inside the bed. Now obviously we're on 37, so it doesn't fit underneath the truck.
Was a perfect time for them to come by.
We have Hobbs's rack holding everything up. They're a great company. I've already I did a lot of test and design for them, so I've already broken one of their racks, but they fully helped and replaced it. We did some upgrades on it. One of the few companies that I've talked to that actually wanted to hear what I had to say about their product, which was really nice, and for once. Did some nice changes. And so I see here that you've got a lot of
stickers on the side for different brands we got here. What's going on here?
So everybody that's on the side of the truck helped out in the build in some way, shape, or form, whether it was donated product or whether it was at a large discount. So everybody's helped out in some way, shape, or form build this truck into starting towards the dream truck that I've always wanted. So Rotopacks, R1 Concepts, Vi-Air, 23.0 with their tents, black view. Their dash cam is awesome, front and rear, 4K. All right, so Eibach springs and some of their lift kit, all designs with their LP6s and their LP4s, their headlights, and really nice LED headlights and light system, both the side lights and the area lights. As we said, DV8 off-road did the fenders, fender liners, Core 4x4 with their super strong lifetime warranted lower upper and their entire control arm kit and their front and rear bars. Talked about built rights, lovely system in the bed. One of the few systems that I've ever had that I literally took out of the box and it made perfect sense exactly how it went together. It went together the right way the first time. An install, as we joke, we always tell the wives that we're going to do a 30-minute install and it turns into 6 hours later. I told her, oh, it should be about 45 minutes. 30 minutes later I was back in the house and she's like, you're done? Yep, done. Crazy. So great company, make sure their stuff fits. There's an Enthusiast, Iron Cross front and rear bumpers, Steer Smart's entire front kit for their steering components. Great stuff. They're 1.5 ton joints and links. Warren front and Xenon 10S front winch. 3D. They did all the interior mats. It's a prototype for them, and so far I've had 0 issues with any of their mats in deforming or sucking in. They sit and they lay flat. Super nice pieces of equipment. Gibson exhaust, nice exhaust, sounds great. Talked about Hobbs' rack, their rack system. MKW wheels, super nice, all 5 wheels.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those wheels. I really like those wheels. They are really sharp.
And then Odyssey and excuse me, Rugged Ridge donated doors, steps, handholds, a bunch of little minor components, recovery gear, that kind of stuff. Red Arc, so I have their trailer kit for this. I pulled up to a 7,000-pound trailer. The trailer brakes had 0 issues with feeling like I had a giant load on the back of the truck. It works great. All of Red Arc's equipment's really nice. Everything I've used has been very nice, and their installation was super easy and convenient. Odyssey batteries, so I have their replacement AGM battery.
It's comical at this point.
Air Raid, who I had one of their first, that was actually the first thing I did, was their intake system.
So that Red Arc is actually something that we're looking at putting on our rig here in the future. So we're definitely going to pick your brain on that whenever we come to stop.
Easy day. That is going to be one of the next major upgrades, is shocks, and probably going to come up a little bit.
So we've got a dual compressor set up from Viair, the 2.5 gallon tank. He said it will do up to 200 psi.
Constant. So it's a constant use. It's not the one where you use it for 15 minutes, got to shut it down for 5 minutes. You can run it forever as long as you're pumping air. It'll fill up. Well, I did 3 Jeeps in 50 minutes.
Nice. And who makes your track bar?
That's also Core 4x4.
So
in your front and rear track bars.
there we go. I am actually looking for a rear track bar as we speak, so I might actually consider calling Core on that one as well. So there is the Gibson exhaust. It's sounds really nice. So guys, these are double adjustable on the control arms, which is really nice for easy adjustments on the vehicle.
You don't have to take them off the vehicle to adjust them.
No need to remove.
So the recovery boards are X-trax. It's an Australian company. They're part of Fenders in the US. Good company, talked to a lot of those guys. I've driven over them multiple times. A lot of the cheaper ones you buy on Amazon, you'll have issues with when you run over them. They'll crack and splinter. I've driven over these quite a few times and had 0 issues with them. Yeah, I really like them.
And these
They've got an interesting shape to them, so you can use them as a shovel.
Absolutely.
And get them up underneath the tire without having to really dig to get them under the tire.
So it's X-trax.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. Yeah,